Welcome to the Void Podcast. This podcast is produced by Void LLC and presented by Sean McKnight and Jenny Miller. We hope you enjoy this episode of Void. Episode 10. During the last episode of Void, Jonas confronted the leader of the revolt, Alton Fysk, and was arrested by the council for conspiring with a terrorist organization. Nova and Gerald Daniels discussed methods of trying to free Jonas, but could not help him during the trial. The council passed along a death sentence through banishment to Alton Fysk, while Jonas faces the same fate. Okay, I gotta keep moving. Oh man, I am so screwed. Damn it! As if it wasn't bad enough that the radiations kill me, now I have a headwind. Wait, what is that? What's that flag doing there? I've never seen that before. Is that a crate? Daniels, you beautiful son of a bitch. My suit and a communicator. I need to get out of this wind. Alright, that shack should do. Whew. Much better. Now, let's get this communicator working.
Do you have to drink all the time?
You know, you're starting to sound like Jonas.
Do you think he found it?
I have no idea. We'll find out if he did on the communicator. As long as you placed it where I told you, it should be along the path he would travel to get to the caves.
And what were you saying about the interference?
Well, the surface radiation will cause a lot of static interference. He may not be able to get through to us.
If he even finds the crate in the first place. The wind was really fierce when I was up there. I don't know how he managed to do any work on the surface.
Now, Jonas has been doing the surface excursions for quite some time. He's a master at maneuvering under extreme conditions.
I don't know about this mission anymore, Gerald. I'm worried about going through with it. I mean, it's getting close.
We go forward as planned. You have to fly this mission no matter what. And if you don't, the council will not react in a favorable way.
And the revolt?
With Alton executed, the revolt won't be doing anything for a while. They're going to have to regroup and elect a new leader.
What about the virus and your friend's journal?
The mission comes first, one thing at a time.
You heard the people's reactions that were there for the trial. I mean, no doubt the word spread across the colony by now. Things are going to escalate.
There's nothing we can do about it now.
Yes, Council Seat Harris. The drums are being moved in place as we speak.
Good. Are you by yourself? Is this a secure conversation?
Yes, sir, it is.
Do you have enough for the tiers we wanted to target for the test execution?
From what Dr. Daniels described, we should have plenty.
Once the task is complete, see to it that the workers you're using are properly dealt with. No witnesses.
They will be dispatched as we discussed.
Once the fans are turned on, how long will it take?
Approximately 5 to 10 minutes at most.
Excellent. You are to be commended for a job well done, Colonel Harlow.
It is my honor to carry out the will of the Council.
You may proceed.
I need to get some medicine. There's no medicine.
Breathe. I just can't breathe.
My son is sick and I need to get him some medicine. We're trying to get something. I'm telling you. But there's nothing here. I need.
The water's contaminated. What are we going to do?
I'm going to have to just gather up some supplies. We're already fighting for our senses. Everything for himself. Just have helping Alton. You're not going to be
Can't
able to
live
get
like
them.
this.
There's
There's
no way.
There's a point that
Parents continue to sell it in the air.
kids are starving.
Okay, so if I stay on this heading, I should be able to get to that structure. If I go too far, though, the communicator range won't be able to... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alton Fysk. Well, as I still live and breathe, I've run into you again. You made it farther than I thought. With a broken leg, too. You were a tough bastard. Looks like the radiation got you, though. Terrible. I didn't like you very much, Fysk. But I certainly wouldn't have wished this fate on you. Rest in peace, man. Looks like the walls are thick enough in here. They're also concrete. That'll help. So, this should do it. Gerald? Gerald, you there?
Holy
Gerald?
shit.
Gerald,
Jonas?
are you there? Gerald, are you there?
You're breaking up, but yeah, I got you.
About damn time.
Where are you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. Thank you for saving my life, man.
I'll pass your thanks along to Nova, too. You know, she's the one who put the crate on the surface for you to find.
Please do. I'm in an old building. It's the first structure I could find where I could get through to you.
Man, I'm just glad you're alive.
Oh, I got lucky. I found Fysk. He's dead.
Yeah, I figured as much. Are you going for the caves?
I think that's my only choice. I can't stay out here too long, even with the suit.
What about food? You can't live out there forever.
Well, I won't have to. I'm gonna try to sneak back into the colony.
If you're caught, they'll kill you on the spot.
I'm not planning on staying. I want to try to sneak onto the shuttle before the takeoff.
That was planned before you were banished, Jonas. How are you going to get back in unnoticed?
There's a hatch that everyone's forgotten about that isn't guarded. I need you to send Nova to that hatch to make sure it's unlocked for me. It's on Tier 1, Sector 32.
Yeah, I can do that, but you'll only have a few days, Jonas.
I know. I have to find shelter long enough to just not die from the radiation. Luckily, the caves aren't that much farther from where I am now.
This is a long shot. You know that.
It's that or I'm dead up here. This will most likely be the last time we talk, Gerald. I'm almost out of range for the communicators.
I understand. Look, be careful. I'm going to leave the communicator on in case you need to contact us on the way back.
You be careful, too. The council is out of control, Gerald. They're doing horrible things.
Godspeed, my friend.
Thanks. Jonas, out.
Hi, Gerald. Come on in.
I heard from Jonas.
You did? Is he okay?
Yeah, he found the crate, obviously, and everything's working fine.
Good.
He's out of communicator range now, though, and he's on his way to the caves.
I'm glad he's alive. But what's he gonna do? He can't live out there, can he?
No, I'm afraid not, but it doesn't matter because he's coming back.
They'll kill him.
Not if he gets on the shuttle with you. He's planning on being your stowaway like we planned before.
How?
Well, he's going to take refuge in the caves for the next day or so and then come back. That's another reason I'm here. I need you to unlock a hatch for him on Tier 1, Sector 32.
We're going on as planned. Okay, that's great news, but I'm also freaking out a little bit too.
Hey, look, I know it's high risk, but it's the only play that he has now.
Gerald, are you drunk?
You know, that's hardly a concern at the moment.
Yeah, it is a concern. You're part of this, and you're also impaired. You're putting us at risk too.
I can handle my booze.
What is your problem? I see you drinking all the time. It's just getting worse.
I'm an alcoholic, okay? We don't have the gift of willpower you have, Nova.
That's not it. Stop lying to me, Gerald.
I can't. I don't. Okay, look. I did something awful by order of the council. I didn't want to do it, but I had to.
What?
They asked me to engineer a gas that would eliminate the pest problem on the lower tiers.
You mean like rat poison?
Essentially.
Well, what's so bad about that?
I don't believe they're using it on rats. I think they're using it on the population.
No.
I felt that way going into this damn project, and I made the gas anyway. I feel like I contributed to the death of many people. No, I don't know what to do about it.
Couldn't you just have made a bad batch?
They're testing to make sure that it worked. I was told if it didn't work that I would be paying a steep price for failure.
I can't believe they're doing this. They're always boasting about how much they care about the colony and how all their concerns and safety are so important. It's all lies.
Yeah, the council cares about the council and nothing more.
And you're drinking?
It's the only way that I can tolerate being me, Nova. It's to numb myself whenever possible. The guilt that I feel weighs me down to the point where I just want to go to a hatch on the top tier, open it, and roll out into oblivion.
Well, I guess you can continue to try and escape what you've done, Gerald. But maybe you should consider figuring out how you can make things right instead.
Well, how do I make this right?
Maybe the best you can do is try and help out as much as possible whenever you get a chance instead of drowning yourself in booze. That's not going to help anyone.
Doesn't change what I've done.
No, it doesn't. But it won't mean that you can't do your best to try and do the right thing from here on out, okay?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just feel the weight of all this now with Jonas gone and you getting ready to leave. I'll be all alone here.
I'm sorry. I wish you could go with us. I was just starting to think you were an okay guy.
No, let's not carry it away. But yeah, I wish I could go too. I guess it's not very practical.
I'm worried, Gerald. I have no idea what's going to happen when we reach the space station, or if I'm ever going to even come back here.
The mission you're undertaking is far bigger than the council supply run. You know that, right?
I do.
You and Jonas are literally on a mission to save humanity and find us a new home.
I know. You don't have to remind me. To think, I only signed on to take some stuff to a space station, and here we are trying to save our species.
Well, I guess we both have some weight on our shoulders then, don't we?
General, how lovely to see you. Please come forward and present your report.
Thank you, Council Seat Harris. Upon initial testing, we're finding the gas to be very effective. By all accounts, the gas has a nearly 100% fatality rate. There were a few stragglers that managed to survive.
And the stragglers.
Eliminated.
Very good. And the crew you had delivering the gas.
Also eliminated.
No loose ends. It's just one of the reasons why the council loves working with you, Colonel. You're both fiercely loyal and efficient.
It is my genuine pleasure, Council Seat Harris. Dr. Daniels' mixture seems to do the trick.
Glad to see that Daniels has proven his value, at least for now. I have to say that we've been disappointed in other areas of his work.
If it pleases the Council, perhaps I could pay Dr. Daniels a visit and provide him some motivation.
That would be very helpful. Just be sure not to do any permanent damage that would hinder his work. We're running out of scientists, so we have to keep a few of them around.
If I may be so bold, what is the point of entertaining these scientists' theories at all? I would think we could use them just as effectively as we do now if we muzzled them and put them to work in a more structured forum. Allowing them their freedoms breeds dangerous behavior, as evidenced by Mr. Aldridge.
Now, while we appreciate your vigor, we found that scientists to be very delicate and fragile. If we put them through more rigorous duties, they may not be able to survive and perform as we need them. And without them, we have no clean water or air filters. And who would test the surface conditions for when we need to deploy our military force?
I understand and support the Council's feelings, of course.
Although that does raise the question of who will take Aldridge's place as our surface scientist, since God has punished Daniels by taking away his legs.
A punishment befitting his kind of heretic.
Indeed. I wonder if that idiot pilot could be coerced into taking readings on the surface. I mean, how hard could it be?
It doesn't have to be a choice, Council Seat Harris.
Very true, Colonel. We'll take a more diplomatic approach for now and ask her. If she refuses, then we can always elevate the process.
Should I arrange to meet with her?
No. Wait until she's back from her mission. I doubt we'll use her again as a pilot anyway. She's vastly more expendable than some of our other prospects. She'll be of use as our guinea pig for the radiation levels. For now, put your efforts into encouraging Dr. Daniels on his work in the uranium project. Our patience is beginning to grow thin.
I will see to it.
Thank you, Colonel Harlow. Thoughts and prayers.
Oh, finally! Thank God I can get out of these winds. Thought the last storm was gonna kill me. Okay, Jonas. We're in a cave. Let's see how far back this thing goes. Battery power. Communicator's at 70%, so I can risk a little bit of light for a short amount of time. Oh wow, that's better. This place goes back much farther than I thought. Looks like there's moisture on it. Whoa! Oh, that hurt. The communicator. Oh, okay. Whew. It's still okay. Hey, where's that light coming from? Is it from that opening? Looks like a skylight, kind of. Huh. Maybe I should camp here. Now I just need to figure out a way to get back up. What the hell? What's that? Wait a minute. I feel kind of who's
Nice shot. Shall we kill him?
No. She'll want to question him. Let's take him back to Mother.
This episode of Void featured the voice talents of Jason Hefner as Caver number 2, Frank Joknowitz as the narrator, Scott Langdon as Caver number 1, Nora Machera as Council Seat Harris, Sean McKnight as Jonas Aldridge, Jenny Miller as Nova Bayflower, Mike Sutton as Gerald Daniels, and Amy Teresa as Mercy Harlow. The Void theme song, Equilibrium in Turbulence, was composed and produced by David Parsons from Avid Wolf Music. If you'd like to learn more about our podcast, please visit our website at void-podcast.com.